Habari ma Afrika, mimi ni King, nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Asante kwa kutazama King Says So. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a resignation letter that is making rounds on social media that is related to Ward 45 in Rustenburg, and this resignation letter is apparently from Thabiso Molefe. Thabiso Molefe is an MK party councillor in Rustenburg. You guys know him. We've been talking about him for some time now. Now his resignation comes as a shock because just a few days ago he said, no, I'm not resigning and I'm not going anywhere. This is the same Thabiso who attacked the Secretary General of the political party MK and said, hey Mina, I am not afraid of you, and did not see anything wrong with it. He challenged the MK political party on all angles, and now it looks like the pressure has come to him. What do we do as African people when we see one of our own falling down? Do we celebrate? Or do we look at the case study and try to learn something from this experience of having people like Thabiso Molefe in the political space? Politics is a calling. I know many people have turned it into a job-seeking opportunity, but politics in its core nature is a calling, and many enter without the calling, and usually that group can't serve the people with a pure heart, and usually they can't last in the political environment. Let's talk about Thabiso Molefe's resignation, Paseta, and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Commander morning, Jigijela Mkondo, Jigijela. Comrades, you know, this thing is taking long now. The president Awisi. Kajo get to a court. Coordinator province in Buletse, and the MK party is not saying anything about this. It's not nice. Comrade Kovachev, Comrade McDonald, Ana MK party yo swalilebeletse. Give a signal, comrades. Give a signal. My EFF batsa party fa. Comrades, my EFF batsa party. Something that we started together. But now, let me go man. Let me go. If possible, talk to the president. My EFF was a party. You can't be sitting there at the back, go Gala ring. La Sibisepe. Comrade Govachev, give a signal. I'm saying this because of I know you were not expelled in this party. But give a signal. As a former Secretary General, the only Secretary General who started Umkhonto on that position, you must give a signal.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Says So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva Sono Ngwane, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, we are back. I told you from the first video I made about Thabiso, I said this will not be the last time we speak about this man, and this man will not last in politics. It's not something that I'm saying out of a cheerful or joyful heart. I never celebrate any man's downfall. Never, ever, ever, ever. But, you know, when it comes to the political environment, we saw this thing coming and we're like, this guy is not going to last. It's not going. The attitude was wrong. The heart was in the wrong place. You know, maybe he had that draw card, you know, to pull in people and bring them into the MK political party. But it does not necessarily mean that they will be, or that he would have been a good politician. Before we do that, let's hear from Louisa, inviting you guys to the Gala dinner.
Hi, Melanin Kings and Queens. I'm Louisa Orenser, and I'm a strong supporter of Paseta. Therefore, I have purchased my VIP ticket to attend the Paseta Gala dinner on the 2nd of May in support of building the first Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. So please visit our website and purchase your 1,000 Rand ticket or your 2,000 Rand VIP ticket. And remember, my kings and queens, that a united Africa is a stronger Africa. I look forward to seeing you at the gala dinner. Thank you.
Yes, guys, 2025 is flying. I'm not sure if it's me or what, but 2025 it's flying. Just about 4 months ago, I announced that we'll be having a gala dinner. This gala dinner is aimed to have a presentation to the public and try to network with people who can come and have a partnership with Paseta to contribute heavy amounts into seeing this school become a reality. We are tired about oh, what are you guys building? Why don't you build your own? Why don't you start your own? Stop. I'm tired, of that. I'm tired. And in my tiredness, I said, let's make sure that we show people that African unity is true and African unity can happen. I saw amachita laba be bicycle driving from Bakersford, Limpopo up until Cape Town, 1,600 kilometers on a bicycle. Guys, please, you have an opportunity to support those guys. Make sure that you support those guys. I don't want any mistake. Any African child that does not know how to cry out to the point where they want to sacrifice themselves 1,500 kilometers on a bicycle. That's crazy. That's crazy. We have to applaud when young men are speaking out and saying, listen, we need help. We are tired of the situation. I'm so happy to see, it's not easy. But when you have nothing, I think you've got nowhere to go but to go forward. You have to go forward. Because once you discover your purpose, it disturbs everyone around you. Well, I can tell you this for free. With Paseta, when I discovered Paseta, I could not sleep till today. Till today. If I showed you guys what is the time right now, it's 1:53. You can't sleep when you have discovered your purpose in life. To say, this is what I want to do. So support those young men. Let's make sure that we send money everywhere. When they need to fly back to Bakersford, my goodness, they can't drive back with the bicycle. Please no. So thank you so much for supporting Paseta. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. We don't sleep because failure is not an option. It's not an option. So make sure you purchase your ticket to the gala dinner. The gala dinner that sparks the hope back into the black community, to say black communities can unite, can build institutions that display the highest level of black excellence, and that is Paseta. Go to www.paseta.co.za to make sure that you purchase your ticket. Isikhathi sesihambile, honestly, guys. Okay, Thabiso Molefe has sadly resigned from his position as the Chancellor of Ward 45. It's not something to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. It's not something to celebrate. And I hope now when he sees this video and he's watching my videos, he's not going to take it personal. It's nothing personal. I just believe that politics is not for everyone. It's just there's been too many clowns in politics, even currently, that make people who are not supposed to be in politics think that they can be in politics and succeed. It's just like in religion, in soccer also, DJing and all of those things. People who are not supposed to be in those spaces are in those spaces and succeeding in some way, somehow. So people who are chance takers, they look at those people and they say, if he could make it, I can make it because I've got this and that person does not have this. Thabiso Molefe has learned the hard way. It's not easy to be in politics. And for him, he had multiple chances to learn from other people's mistakes. They say a wise man is a man that learns from other people's mistakes. You don't have to commit the mistakes yourself. But he should have learned from what was happening to Mary Paddy. But he didn't. He didn't. But before we go on retirement, I want to show you what Thabiso said just a few days, like literally last week. Last week, Thabiso was on Politically Incorrect with Mashiane, and he had a beautiful interview there. And he said, I am not retiring. You guys, do you still remember, or do I need to refresh? Okay, let me refresh you guys for 1 second.
For the record, the frustrations led you to pen a letter that you did not sign. You penned a letter that you did not sign, but you submitted the letter.
The frustration in the just to let them know what are all my frustrations. Because of the frustrations in a form of a resignation letter, to media, raise the eyebrows, or that was a political act. Or just check. I can do this because of 1, 2, 3, whatever that is in the content of the letter.
So you did not sign the letter.
Yeah, okay. And I've never submitted the letter to the MM as per rules of order or Municipal Structural Act.
Okay, no.
I as a councillor, I submit the local office in MM, or this is my position as a councillor.
No, I think on procedure.
That is why we say other people, they don't belong to politics. Thabiso did not belong to politics. From day one, we can see that he does not have it in him to be a politician and grow up the ranks. One thing that I was said about in this whole thing is when he used the word, I was frustrated. He doesn't know how to reach out to people. Doesn't have the political science to reach out to people in a proper way. He went to different podcasts. He went to social media. He went everywhere to try and voice out. He even went to Nkandla. After the Secretary General of the MK political party, the political scientist himself, FLOYD SHIVAMBU, warned them that to go to Nkandla, you have to set an appointment. He went there without an appointment. Why? He was seeking attention. Unfortunately, he did not get that attention. He said, I was frustrated. And then he said, that letter was just a letter to the public. It was not a letter of resignation to the municipal manager, of which is the person that is supposed to receive a resignation letter from the office of the speaker to the office of the MM. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's where you will get your resignation. So now he has sent a formal resignation, and this resignation is real now. It's real now. And I want to play a video that we watched, and he said, it's over with Thabiso. It's over. You remember that video where he was saying he's not afraid of FLOYD? Do you guys still remember? Let me just refresh you. Let's refresh you guys.
The SG yourself, Comrade FLOYD, has expelled Comrade Mary Paddy. You know, I don't want to interfere in the personal things between Comrade Mary Paddy and the other leaders. That story, I don't want to interfere or comment on that story. But the mistake that you are doing, Comrade FLOYD, as our SG, as a custodian of the membership, you can't do things following your feelings. You bring the people whom you used to work with at the EFF, you appoint them to be leaders of Umkhonto at the provincial level, even at the regional level. Comrade FLOYD, I'm going to say the way Comrade Dudu said to you, I am not afraid. I will never be afraid. And I will still never be afraid of you. I know last time when you were here in Rustenburg, I did a video of which I was not satisfied with whatever that you did by not recognizing the structure of the Northwest. You were even swearing at the voters of the Northwest. You showed us a middle finger. You will not kill the Umkhonto weSizwe as long as we are here. It's not a threat, this one is a promise. No one from Umkhonto weSizwe will expel me after I do this video.
Yeah, like I said, you know, the way Mary Paddy was not disrespectful as per se. If you look at her conduct, her demeanor, but she simply thought that she was bigger than the party. That because she's got a following, that following belongs to her. We said these people were supposed to learn from Jabulani Khumalo to say there is no one in the party that can claim to have drawn everyone in the party but Jacob Zuma. You may like or hate the man, but the truth is everyone is in Umkhonto weSizwe because of Jacob Zuma. That party started with such a fire that we have never seen before. It is because of Jacob Zuma. Khumalo did not learn that lesson. He thought that he was MK. They did not learn from him. Those ones who went to parliament and got kicked out thought they were MK. Thabiso still did not learn from them. Then we had a situation where Mary Paddy was being attacked or disciplined rather by the party, going to court, challenging the party, putting the party in disrepute and all of those things. He did not learn from that. Why? Because Thabiso had this illusion in his mind that I am protected by these comrades of TikTok. Because that's where I saw Abonkomo and all of them. I'm like, these guys, they are motivating this guy to derail out of the way, to attack their only credible Secretary General. And you're hearing this from someone who does not even like FLOYD that much. But when we talk about stabilizing the party, growing the branches, policies and everything, FLOYD is your man. You like it or you don't like it. He did not learn from that. He thought he will get protection from Abu Tutu, because he was keep on saying, Tutu, I'll tell you like Tutu told, I'm not afraid of you, and I will never be afraid of you. They charged him, and then he turned around and said, no, saying that I'm not afraid of you is not a swearing word. I'm not swearing at you when I say I'm not afraid of you. And I said, listen, you can't reason like that as an African person. Those words are disrespectful to the last degree in the African culture. There is no son that can say to his uncles, his big brothers, his whatever, people in a higher position in the family structure, that I am not afraid of you. And when they discipline, he says, no, me saying I'm not afraid of you does not mean I'm swearing at you. And I also make the example, I said, in the MK, in the ANC, in the EFF, in the Patriotic Alliance, any political party will not tolerate that type of language. Nobody will tolerate that type of language. Gayton Mackenzie will not tolerate a member of the Patriotic Alliance telling Kenny Kunene that I'm not afraid of you. Nobody will. Cyril Ramaphosa will not tolerate a member of any political party or of any political structure in the ANC telling Fikile Mbalula that I'm not afraid of you. Coming to think of it, I think Panyaza did say that. Am I right or wrong? But I might be wrong because I don't remember it properly. So you can't go around telling people that you're not afraid. His life ended up being in danger because of politics. Now, politicians' life being in danger, it's a normal thing. But he's not used to that, putting his life in danger. He does not understand. He got assaulted by the chairperson's son there in the the convener, the provincial convener's son. He does not understand. When you are in politics and somebody attacks you, they are testing your character. Are you going to split? Are you going to run away? Are you going to, are you going to coward away? That's what is happening. When you are in something and you are truly in that something, nothing can stop you. Nothing can, like politics, like I said, it becomes a calling. You say, if I die, I die. But when you're not a true politician who's not out there for a genuine mission of the people, you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, King, is this thing really worth dying for? And the answer, 9 out of 10, is always no. So there was that problem. So he was supposed to learn from those people. He was supposed to learn. And again, for people who don't know, his fight against EFF people, you say EFF people are coming in and they are taking position. He's from the EFF himself. He's a former EFF member. He's a former ANC member himself. So I don't understand this thing of hating the EFF that much. So next year, new people must not join the MK before the elections. Credible people must not join the MK. Come on, guys. Come on. So he finished that video that I just played with a bad word to say, and no one will expel me with this. The pride that he had, it made people not like him. It is only people like him that liked him. Oh, that's a bar. That's a bar. Those who understand hip-hop understand hip-hop. His arrogance made people not to like him. But it was people like him who liked him. That should be on a t-shirt. That's pass. King. Yeah, so that's what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. So finally, the resignation has come out. And this looks like a proper resignation. It happened yesterday. It was my sister's birthday. That's why actually we were so busy yesterday. My God. So the resignation letter is addressed to the right person, which is the municipal manager. That is where a council, every councillor's boss is the municipal manager. And the attention was to Ashmar, that is King Kuduche. Kuduche is the real municipal manager there. I did check and verify that. That was on the 10th of April, the day where we were celebrating this issue of our great ancestor, Chris Hani. I want to speak about that. I want to make a separate video, so you guys will get that one maybe Saturday. So the subject says a resignation as Ward 45 councillor. That is correct, ne? That is very correct. Do I need to read it for you guys? I am writing the letter to inform you that I, Thabiso Molefe, George Molefe, Ward 45 councillor from Mkonto. Is it Umkonto or Mkonto? Mkondo. Is that spelled properly? Mkonto Wesizwe Party. Herewith render my resignation as a ward councillor with effect from the 1st of May. So he's still there until the 1st of May, meaning up until we host the Gala dinner on the 2nd of May. He will then no longer be a municipal manager in May. Is this a good move for him? Yes, I think so. Is this a missed opportunity for the MK? Yes. Again, I say I don't understand why political parties don't have credible people that can be trusted by resolving conflict on a very personal level. When you are the head of the disciplinary hearing committee, like Utalim Pofu, sometimes you do things off the record. You get in your car, you call someone and say, King, where are you? He says, I'm at the office. You say, listen, I'll be there in 30 minutes. You go there in 30 minutes. You say, listen, my brother, I think the direction that you are taking is wrong. I've seen everything. I want to speak to you personally, and I honestly think that you're going to go in a way where you're going to run yourself out of the party because of your attitude. Change your attitude. In politics, this is how we do things. This is how you structure yourself. If you've got a fight against the Secretary General, these are the channels that you are using. But if you see that you are losing that fight, don't lose the war automatically. Lose the fight, it's fine. Step aside. The greater war is still coming. Mina angazi ukuthi why labantu laba bangangifoneli banginiki 10 million nyoba advisor, political advisor. I think mina ngaqualify lapho. Political advisor, just to speak to this young and old. But King, come and speak to this person who's party in trouble. You guys understand what I'm saying? The MK political party missed an opportunity there with this young man. Because one thing that he proved to have is being a magnet. He's going to live with a few. I told you guys in the past, there's no one person that leaves a political party alone, especially in leadership position. He's going to live with a few. He might go to the ANC. There might be by-elections. The ANC might reclaim that ward again and whatever. Those type of things, we expect them to happen. We expect them to happen. So it's time to see what is going to happen to that ward. Because you don't replace it. It's not a SIM swap. You know, okay, our councillor's out, we are putting in another councillor. No. So by elections. And he's going to win if he goes to another party. He might win. So, yeah. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Let's hear what is going to happen to Thabiso. I'm sure more interviews, more breaking news are going to come out from him up until he is formally no longer a councillor. But after that, just like Mary Paddy, he's going to be irrelevant to South African politics again, unfortunately. And that's what they were supposed to think about before fighting the party and sending their resignation. To think the party is always bigger than you. The party will forever be bigger than you. Tolerate or later. Hi guys, thank you so much. Let me go and rest, guys. I love you guys. Let me repeat what I said about discovering your purpose, because it's so important. Just give me just 2 minutes of your time. People walk around purposeless because they have not discovered, first of all, who they are. You would be surprised how many people live their life for others and never for them and their purpose. Usually, this happens to women, wives, girlfriends, mothers. Usually, those people live life for other people. Usually, ladies, go in the comment section and tell me if I'm right or wrong. And you'll find that they neglect personal wins, personal goals, in order to make other people's lives better. With the men, it's the same thing. Men go out in the world, hustle and tussle, rumble and fight to bring back the bread so that the family can eat, and they never complain. Most true men never complain. And you will find that 30, 40 years passes, and when men look back, when a woman looks back, it's like, hey, I did nothing. Number one, for myself. So you see, that person that does not find the self cannot chase the purpose. Because once you find yourself, then you discover your purpose. Then, like I said, you no longer can sleep. You become obsessed with achieving what your purpose is. If your purpose is helping people, if your purpose is driving people, purpose is church, purpose is African spirituality, whatever your purpose is, you discover that thing, you no longer want to even sleep. You see sleep as stealing quality time from edging a little bit closer to achieving your purpose. Think about it. And don't forget that, hey, we don't have time. We don't have time. Take a second and say, deep breath. What is my purpose? Answer that question honestly. And don't forget, if you don't know what that is, it's fine. Then search the self. Search who I am. Don't worry, it will come to you. Once you send that question to the universe, it will come to you, I promise you. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.